on, guys? Instead of Fortnite trading card of the day, I figured I'd go over the 20 Fortnite cards I spent the most money on in order. And the reason why I'm doing this is because April of 2021 is when I pretty much got my very first Fortnite cards and really started getting into it. So I figured this would be a good time to do this recap and show the 20 cards I spent the most money on. And I have them all right here, and I'm going to be counting them down from 20 to 1. So the first one, I'm not going to say prices for album because I don't remember the exact numbers, but the first one is this Ruckus Crystal Shard PSA 6, and this was when I won off an eBay auction. This was, I believe, my fourth ever Crystal Shard, my third or fourth Crystal Shard ever, so really glad to have this one. One I'll never sell, just based off just memories of collecting. Next would be my Prisoner USA Print Cracked Ice. Now this is raw, once again, eBay auction pickup. And we have the Rogue Agent. Now, this was one that I picked up off an eBay auction, and I graded, and I got a PSA 8. Now, I didn't include grading fees into this because this would have been much higher because I'm impatient. I paid $75 to grade this card. Yeah, I know. It's terrible because I paid $68 for it, I believe, and I paid $75 to grade it, but we don't need to get into that. Then, next we have Maximilian. That's one I bought from Rob at the National, and now I think about it. Oh, no, never mind. I got the order right. But this one, picked up from Rob at the National, paid him in cash for it, and glad to get one from him. So, really nice one to have in my collection, and some memories attached to that because I got it at the National in person. Next, we have Ruin USA Print Cracked Ice PSA 8. Once again, another eBay auction, but I bought this one graded. And then next, we have Moth Mando, my very first ever USA Print Crystal Shard. Bought it raw on eBay from the Buy It Now, gemmed it after I paid for grading. So this is a really cool card, and once again, I'll never sell this based off of memories from collecting. Now we have an eBay auction I got raw and graded. We have the AIM Crystal Shard PSA 8. Graded this one myself, and this was an absolute snipe, by the way. This was like 105 or something, like 102 or something like that. So really crazy deal. Next, we have the Crackshot Crystal Shard PSA 5. I bought this raw for an eBay auction once again for right around the same price as the AIM, and I paid to grade it, and I got a 5, but I'm still happy to own a Crackshot Crystal Shard. Next, we have the Wukong. This was off a Probstein eBay auction, and it was in the PSA 3 holder when I bought it. This is one I'm super glad to have because Wukong never pops up anymore, really, and, I like the low-grade shards. And the PSA 3 joke is, no one really says it anymore, but I'll still remember that forever. Now, hey man, this was a Buy It Now on eBay. And it was an Orbest offer. I just shot the guy an offer and he took it. Then I graded it myself. Then we have the base number 36 USA Print Prototype, CGC 8.5. I bought this from Wayne in person at the National. Well, so I paid him at the National and he shipped it to me. But this is one I'm super glad to have in my collection, a USA Print Prototype, and I feel like down the line, not many people are going to be upset they own a USA Print Prototype. Next, we have one I picked up from Black Ash, the National in person, which was the Ace Crystal Shard, and this one goes along with the next one, Snow Squall Crystal Shard. These were in a lot of 3. There's 3 cards total, the other one's coming later, and both these we had valued at, I believe, $125. And we have the Ace, Snow Squall. They're both valued at $125. I graded them both the $75 level, and they both got PSA 9s, but I feel like he definitely gave me a good, fair price on it, considering what the other card is. And next we have the Singularity USA Print Cracked Ice, and this was an eBay auction, and I'm just yet to grade it. I haven't graded any Series 2 yet, but eventually I'll have to grade this one. Next, we have the Ragnarok Crystal Shard. I bought this in an SGC 4 holder off an eBay auction, cracked it, subbed it to PSA for $75, and it went up from an SGC 4 to a PSA 5, and I'm super happy about that. This is one I'm very glad to have in my collection. Next, this is one I got from Black Ash. This was not part of the original 3, but this was Enforcer USA Print Crystal Shard PSA 9. This was a big one I was chasing for a while. This and Moisty Merman were my 2 biggest chases for Fortnite cards. So this is one will be the very last ones I let go just because of how hard it was for me to get this card. And then speaking of them, Got them in the slab mag. I'll pull them out real quick. Got my favorite Fortnite trading card, Moisty Merman. This one I got from my boy Jake, Get Hype Cards. And this is my Grail card, my absolute favorite card, and one I'm never going to sell. Now, next, I believe it's my most valuable Fortnite card, just because I bought it raw and graded it. And this was an eBay auction, Deadfire USA Print Crystal Shard PSA 10. And I got this, it was under $300 at auction, and one just sold for $538 raw. This is a PSA 10, so, you know, mine's at least $1,500. Like, if I were to sell it, and I'm probably never selling this card, I'd ask, you know, right now, $2K for it, minimum, just because of what that last raw sale is and how beautiful this card is. This might be the best. This is the best looking Fortnite trading card, I think. Now, there's only 2 cards left, and this was the final one in that deal with the National with Black Ash. We have the Visitor Crystal Shard, and this is a PSA 9. I graded it myself. I bought it at the National, and this is one that I needed to complete the secret skin set. Black Ash helped me do that, and Visitor's a really nice card. Very first secret skin, Chapter 1, Season 4 Battle Pass. And this is a card I never thought I'd own, but I do. And for the most money I ever spent on a Fortnite trading card, this is actually my most recent pickup. It's kind of funny. It was, you know, around the same time as 2 years ago I got my first Fortnite trading cards. I spent the most money I ever have on a card, and it's the Rust Lord Crystal Shard PSA 9. And once again, I got this from Jake, Get Hype Cards. So he sold me my absolute Grail card and my most expensive card. And then Black Ash has sold me 4 shards. So those 2 guys have really supported my collection a lot, helped me grow, and then eBay has as well. But this card is a big one for my PC and one that I intend to keep for a very long time and never sell. But that's my top 20 most money I spent on Fortnite trading cards. So it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't in order the most valuable, because if it was, Deadfire would be number 1, and then I wouldn't even know where to go from there. Probably Visitor at 2, Rust Lord at 3. I don't know. But yeah, and it's like, I feel like it'd be too hard to evaluate them and rank them by order, because I have no idea what I'd price this at. I know I paid $125 for it, but it seems like these aren't exactly stable, so I don't know. But yeah, these are the Fortnite cards I spent the most money on, and it's like, total up, it's over $3,200, not including grading fees, which is insane to me that I spent this much money on printed pictures of Fortnite skins. But I enjoy it, I really like it, and that's how my collection has grown over the past 2 years. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow to continue Fortnite Trading Card of the Day.